So let's kick off with the songs from the last couple of weeks. And up first, we have a Nordic country in Finland. UMK finished this Saturday and they have their entry. And it is KÄÄRIJÄ with Cha Cha Cha. So that was Cha Cha Cha. KÄÄRIJÄ is from the capital of Finland, Helsinki. And on Saturday, he won UMK by over 400 votes, gaining over 50% of the televote. Safe to say, this is quite a popular choice, Dorota, especially with us too, yeah?
Yeah, we both love that song, and I was just joking that it won't be a Eurovoxx podcast this week, but it will be like KÄÄRIJÄ fan club podcast this week.
The Appreciation Society.
Yeah. I mean, the song is so like different. Like it's just outside of the box, because when you start listening, you don't know what to expect. I mean, you know what to expect, but it's not that. It's something different.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
at the like when there was the announcement of the participants, and I saw that there will be this rapper that will like have a song, I was like, nah, I don't think I would like it because I'm not really into rap. But then when this song came out, at first when I listened to it first time, I was like, oh, that's interesting, I think I like it. And then I got addicted, and then it became my most listened song in the last 6 months. So
yeah.
like
honestly, Dorota, everything you've just said there, copy and paste for me. Because like I've got a fun story about how I react to national final songs. So basically, I play my own little mini version of The Voice, where I'll turn my chair to the screen, and then if I like the song, I'll turn round. KÄÄRIJÄ, initially when I heard this song, because I was like you, I was like rapper, okay, maybe not for me. We'll move on to the next one, because UMK at that point was already very strong. So I was just like, okay, maybe this will be the weak one, which will be slightly polarizing but won't do much. So then when I listened to it, I had my eyes like googly wide open. And when I turned around for this, not because I liked it, but because I had to see what was going on my screen. Yeah. It's that kind of song where it's like, it doesn't matter if you love or hate it, you people are talking about it. And yeah, cut back to earlier, that was the song where the horrendous voice break when I cheered happened on the UMK live stream with Jana and Clara. Anyone that listened or watched that will know how much I love this song. It is, I should hate this. By all accounts, I should absolutely hate this. I'm a ballad boy, not really one for polarizing like songs like this, but this is ridiculously catchy. It's so clever as well. Everything from like the song structure itself to the staging, which, oh my gosh, we'll get onto the staging in a sec. But like it's so well thought out and like choreographed to a T, and everything has meaning. It's brilliant, genius chaos. So let's go on to this staging, because I was watching UMK in a Zoom call with actually a few other Eurovoxers, Jana and Twan, and we were all muted for this because we didn't. Some people were ahead or not, but for what they saw when I was watching this was my face went bright red and I just started bursting out laughing. I was loving it. Yeah, what were your thoughts on this staging? Because oh my gosh.
So actually, I kind of have a confession, because I watched. It was like the only video, only performance. I couldn't help myself, but like I had to watch it before like the UMK was live, because there were like, I think there was like this dress rehearsal final or something like that. I have no idea what it was like, but or like a family final, let's say.
Yeah,
it's like with Eurovision kind of, but yeah, I watched a video from that and I was like, oh my god, what is happening? But when I watched it live during UMK, my reaction was like even like
even more.
What is happening? What is happening? And honestly, I know it's kind of a weird description, but I find those dancers kind of terrifying with the faces they make. And for me, it's like he's the like a character in a dancers zombie apocalypse, because they are kind of terrifying. It's like those, like, let's say, dance monsters that are just trying to drag him in different directions, and he's like, no, I'm not going, but at the end he just riding them. Which is like,
I lost it at that point. I honestly lost it. Like, seriously. Honestly,
I mean,
when they first came on the cha-cha dancers, I was like, I didn't know this was perfect until they came on. I was like, of course you have cha-cha ballroom dancers in a song called Cha-Cha-Cha. Like, it makes so much sense, and it's brilliant. It suits the contrast perfectly. And then with like the cheesy dancing that we'll all be doing in like Euro Club. First of all, he has to be at every Eurovision party. Like, please be at London, Barcelona, Madrid, everyone, or at least the ones I'm going to. Please, KÄÄRIJÄ. If you are listening to this, you're probably not. But if you are listening to this,
please come to Warsaw.
Come to Warsaw for Dorota. Come to London for me, Barcelona, all that stuff. Come to them all, please. We have to have this at like pre-parties and club, everything. But yeah. How white the teeth were of the dancers. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Does it need tweaking for Eurovision? Okay, fine, yes, but every performance needs tweaking for Eurovision.
But I was kind of wondering if they are actually their teeth that are white, because when I was watching the performance, it was kind of fast, and I thought maybe it was like boxing guards for teeth.
Possibly, like, either that or like very big like teeth whitener is what I'd say.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
And kind of the teeth guards for boxing would make total sense with the context that it's a like boxing ring. Which would be like kind of blows my mind. And I'm like, I don't know if he will bring that, like all of that to Eurovision stage.
No, he has to. You have to bring all of that. Don't leave any of that in Helsinki. Bring it all to Liverpool.
But I think he could actually make it even bigger.
Yeah,
and
sure. Go for
it. Have something more. And I'm like, that was incredible. I mean, and you said it's kind of a polarizing song, but actually it isn't. I feel like a lot of people love it. It's like, I think second in the scoreboard.
It might be first, I think.
No, I think Norway is first.
It's switching with Norway. It's like close between them. Yeah.
But it's like, it should be a polarizing song, but for some reason everybody loves it. And I think honestly he may win the televote in Eurovision, because like Constracta was close to it, and it was like something that not everyone understand, but I feel like it was more polarizing than KÄÄRIJÄ is actually, because when it comes to like fans' reaction, that he gets better reactions and everyone is so surprised with it. And it's kind of the same effect with Constracta. Everyone was surprised, like, what is happening, why is she washing her hands? And here you have what is happening, where there are ballroom dancers.
I mean,
even
with Moldova last year, like they came second with a much more this is so much better. Look, here's the thing. After every song, I sort of say, okay, Finn. Okay, obviously we've got to ask with like, will this qualify or whatever. If this is qualifying, like, I feel bad asking you this, because it's like, what a stupid question. Like, this is likely, it's televote only as well. Of course, this is qualifying to the final, and who knows how this will do. If you had to put like safe money on where this was coming, where would you go? Top 3 winner, top 5, top 10?
I absolutely have no idea. I have no idea what the jury would do. But on the other hand, he won the jury in Finland, and it was international jury. So maybe they will like it.
It's safe to say, and pun definitely intended, the jury's out on the jury. But I mean, safe to say, if this doesn't get like at least top 5 with the televote, possibly higher, something's gone wrong. Something has gone seriously wrong. But yeah, obviously Finland are in the second half of semi-final one. Much stronger, especially that half as well. He's in company with like Czechia, Norway, Sweden. It's going to be a tough half, but no doubts that this is qualifying.